Hi, this is Mike Turner with Front Street Brokers, and I'm talking about the 2014 analysis of the Boise housing market and a forecast for coming 2015. Okay, so what I want to start off today with is talking a little bit about price, because price is something that is often misconstrued or misunderstood when you're talking about the housing market. This chart here shows you where the median home price 6 months average has been for the Boise area market. You can see the peak, the valley we fell into, and then how we've come back quite strongly, really. And then this green line is a 3% appreciation line. This blue arrow that I put on here is something I want to point out, because if you just look at a news story that says, oh, the Boise housing market increased 8% or 10% over last year, whatever the number that they're reporting is, it looked like that would be correct based on seeing this report here for 2014. This section right here looks like it went up quite a bit. However, that's misleading information, because the resale homes, existing homes, actually were very flat in 2014. It was new construction that increased rapidly in 2014, skewing this number up. So if you're actually looking for what your home has changed in value in 2014, it may have not changed at all in some cases. Every neighborhood is a little bit different. Let me show you another chart that kind of puts this in perspective. Here's new construction, new home sales prices. You can see this arrow. This is going back for the last 4 years, and it's just shooting up like a rocket. No, not slowing down really at all in 2014. Versus, here's existing home sales. Okay, so you can see it was fairly moderate looking for 2014. Maybe some just moderate gains, okay, very small change. And so year over year, if you're tying new construction, and it's pulling this number up. So be careful when you're making decisions about your house or time to sell. You got to watch out for that. However, when you look over here at this peak demand, you see that there was a lot of increases in 2014. This is the light blue color, okay, in the end is 2014, pink is 2013. We had a fair amount of increases in homes, priced over 250 and above. You can see this is quite a bit, more home sales in the upper price range, which is good. That was true all the way up to about $1 million, okay? And the luxury home market, top end market, it was about the same as the previous year. However, one thing to note, that in our Boise market, the home sales between 120 to 200,000 is still 50% of our total sales. Okay, so this is the bulk of the market. We saw a drop in the 120 to 160 range, and which is also has to do with the lack of inventory there. I know more first-time home buyers and people trying to stay conservative on home prices are trying to find homes there and struggling. And then you can see homes that are priced below that mark, or there's very few home sales, because there's really no inventory in these markets like there was a few years ago when there was a bunch of foreclosures in this bottom market. So what does this mean? Well, overall, I think it means that because there's no inventory here, home prices are not going to slip down. Demand is still fairly strong, as we can see, and so long as we have demand in these key hot markets that we have between 120 to 400,000, then we're going to have home prices are going to stay steady. If they change, they might creep up a smidge. But overall, is it better to list your house in 2015 compared to 2016, for example? That's debatable. One of the advantages right now is very low interest rates. With very low interest rates, your home, if you have a home to sell, makes it more affordable. If you're buying this year, homes are more affordable this year than they probably will be next year, because interest rates are likely going to go up. We're at record lows again right now. So there may not be an advantage to holding on to your real estate if you're thinking about selling within a year. However, if you're 5, 10 years out in the Boise market from selling, market looks really good. We should see some nice, steady, but conservative price gains over the next 5, 10 years based on the way it's shaping out. More on that next week in my next video. I'm Mike Turner with Front Street Brokers. If you have questions, just find me at frontstreetbrokers.com.